we are back. So for the second time we got the sound bug and were unable to proceed. 2 hours is a long time with a bug, so we have decided, or I've decided, to start the thing again. So despite qualifying, starting position, I can still start, what was it, P8? Good stuff. So we'll be starting on P8. Same amount of opponents, 95 opponent skill, 95 opponent aggression for 2 hours. Yeah, we're just gonna get into it and see how we go. Load it up. Let's go. So, here we are again. Starting P8, which is where we qualified. So, let's do the setup. Let's check all the track temps is okay. Oh, I can't remember what my pressures were. There we go. Front right 25.6, 25.3, 25.3. Gonna change that. 80 litres in, 60 litres there. Don't want tyre set 4 now. That can be tyre set 1. Tyre set 2. Okay then. Yeah, back again. So there was a position select where I wanted to start from, so I've set that to P8. So we should be as we were. It'll just be the rest of the grid is a bit in a bit of a random order. Same amount of cars, 95% AI, 95 aggression. I've just done the setup and checked all the tyre pressures. They seem to be okay. So let's just fingers crossed.
Stay double file.
Sounds better already. Okay then, so I may be quiet for the first few laps, just to kind of settle in. On the grass already, lovely. There's going to be a first corner is quite narrow, so but here we go. 2 hours, Donnington Park. And let's go.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Gonna be hung out to dry around the outside here. Looked at the radar. I looked at the radar, not where I was going. Oh well. At least we're starting at the back of the GT3 pack now. Okay, disaster averted. All the qualifying for nothing. But it happens. Just gives us a bit more of a challenge. Still aiming for that podium though, so just need these tyres to get up to temperature and then we can start pushing. So yeah, not the best start.
Yellow flag, watch out.
I was worried about where everyone else was and not the bit of track that I was on. That was the problem there. But we didn't spin out. We didn't have any damage. We just let everybody by. Which we're on the back of again now, so...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, will definitely be a challenge now.
Car on the right.
Right, there's one down. I'm going to try and make up as many positions now while the group's... while the pack's still fairly close. And while everybody's bringing all their... everything up to temperature. Got to keep it consistent, keep it clean. We've used up our one mistake, so let's just keep going. Yeah, if this was a 20-minute race, but we'll see how far we can get in 20 minutes. Because although, yeah, I've had a big off, we're still right on the back of the pack. We're still in the hunt. It's not like I'm 20 seconds behind the lead, the car in front, and I've got 20 minutes to hunt them down. So it's not all. It's not a bad position. I just let everybody go by and got into the end at the back of the pack. If I would have fallen behind the GT4 cars, then yeah, we'd be struggling them because they would just slow us up crazy. But being on the back of the GT3 pack, just got to force the issue a little bit.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So we're able to make our move up the pack. Tyres are in the window now. So our fuel seems to be about, well, I hope our fuel seems to be about right, because we're able to stick with these. Got 30 laps. I wonder if I've put enough in. So slow out of that corner. Just on exit. So I may be able to overtake people on the way in, but not on the way out. The lap times are looking pretty good. Everyone around me is lapping in the 131s. I'm on 130s, so
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
that seems to be a nice spot to overtake people. Slow there for some reason. So up to P11 now.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yeah, sometimes it's not about being harsh on your inputs, although yeah, we've got traction control that will help us. We still try and want to stay out of it as often as we can. Traction control will slow you down. It's something to help, but never like rely on. So I was watching a video on YouTube about, you know, driving on a track for the first time. What's the kind of lessons that they would give to like rookie drivers? And the one bit of advice that stuck with me, it's called like the piece of string, and the way they explained it was between the throttle pedal in its like natural position and the top of the steering wheel, you tie a piece of string. So every time you turn the steering wheel, you push the throttle down to its fully open position, and then you tie a bit of string to the top of the steering wheel and that pedal. So every time you turn the steering wheel, that piece of string gets tighter on the throttle pedal, so you can't push it fully down. So the more steering you put in, the less throttle that you can apply. And that's something that stayed with me. So like if I'm on full lock, then I can't be putting much accelerator on, but as I'm winding it off, that string's getting looser, and you want to keep that string tight at all times.
Losing to the car and heading sector 1.
So as you come off the steering, that string becomes slack on the accelerator, and you can then get back on it, if that makes sense. I've done a poor job of explaining what I mean. But looks like we're settled in now, as we get a massive load of oversteer from a downshift when we didn't need it. Right, let's get on the back of these, because they're all still fairly close up ahead. I just need to get back on them. I really want to be overtaking these within the next 5 laps or something. Your braking is probably the hardest thing to kind of get right. So if ever I'm learning like new tracks, or I've come to a track that I haven't raced in a while, it's like I'll just kind of pick a point, whether it be the 150 board, the 100 board, and that'll be like my first brake, and then just adjust. I mean, you could kind of use the same kind of theory as what I just tried to explain with the brake pedal. As you're braking in a straight line, if you go to start turning in, you've got to come off the brake pedal instead of, you know, the opposite way around. Use it from both pedals really. Trail braking is a good skill. Gone in too deep there. A good skill to kind of just learn, and by doing it, just giving it a go. Brake a little bit later, and then as you get to where you would usually turn in, just come off the brake and turn in and see what happens. But it's like you if you brake and turn in, you lose the back end. He's probably still on the brake a bit much. So that's grass.
One entrance in calculates.
Like in this brake balance as well, that will play a big thing. If you stamp on the brake pedal and you find the back ends all kind of all over the place, a bit twitchy, move it forward a little bit. And that should settle the back end down a little bit from stepping out on you all the time. So we're kind of stuck a little bit at the minute. We're neither gaining nor being pulled away from, and I would like to catch up to the back of this group, so we're going to have to go for a bit of a quicker lap. What are they lapping? So 131.3, so we can lap a little bit quicker than that. Get off the grass. This game punishes you. It's like all that time I gained on the last lap, I've just gone and lost it in the first corner. Right, let's get it back. Let's get it back. Because look at this group of cars here. That's a whole lot of positions. This is the back of the GT4 packet, is it? Yeah, we've got GT4s in the mix now. This is where it's all getting a bit fruity.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag, be careful.
Had to let him go then.
Car on the left.
So this is going to hopefully
Clear on the left.
be able to give us a few more positions.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
All up the inside. Hopefully we'll get the better drive
Car
off
on the
though.
left.
Not really. Still there.
Clear on the left.
We've made it. We made it stick. Right, on to the next one. Up into 10th. Catching the back of the GT4 field, something I've never... You braked really early. I thought I was going into the back of him then. Something I've never had to deal with.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Whoa!
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
I thought I was through then. Honestly thought I was through. Just as I was saying, I'm not really in for the GT4 racing. I go and saw the gap, went for the gap, thought I was okay. Okay, car's still driving in a straight line, so
Yellow flag, be careful there.
don't know how much we lost. But we'll go get it back. We'll go chase them down.
Clear on the left. There's a slow car up ahead.
So how much in damage have we done? About 15 seconds worth of damage we've got. Taking our pit stop. Just how well the AI can get through the cars. I really thought I was okay. Was a little bit. It was a bit risky going up the inside, but of about 4 cars, but the gap was definitely there. This is mental. Make your minds up. Jesus wept. More damage probably. At least it's not severe. Once we figure out how the AI deals with these GT4 cars, we'll be able to react to it rather than
Car on the left.
them just
Clear on the left.
absolutely mashing the brake pedal in front of you.
Car on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Clear on the right.
Bentley's
Car
going
on
to
the
open the
left.
door for us.
Clear on the left.
Follow the Bentley through. Yeah, they are all over the place. They don't know what to do, and
Clear on the right.
I'm braking really late. Sorry,
Car on the
Bentley.
left. Clear on the left.
Oof, I thought I was in the side of that Bentley then. Wow. Yeah, they're not dealing with it that great, which should be fun every time we catch back up to them. So P14, we were up in P10 before the incident we had. I don't think there's any more GT4 cars in front, so head down. There are a few more GT4 cars in front, so that could help get us back into the hunt. Hold it. I don't feel as if the car's got any slower or handles any worse.
Car on the left.
Squeeze me.
Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
We are making some moves.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Remember this corner this time. It'll be interesting to get into some as a new driver, depends on what you want from your races. If you want to just sit at the front and go away and feel like a superstar, then it may be too high. If you want to get better at racing, like this sort of racing, where we're having to fight for positions and everything like that, it's probably bang on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
It's all relative to what you want. Like 95 for me, we were like there or thereabouts for P1. So you could say if I wanted to do a race like this where I was pushing, it's probably a bit too low, but with the events that have happened on, I'd rather be able to qualify well and fight through the pack in the event of an incident rather than having to be at my 100% for a whole 2 hours, absolutely pushing my qualifying times just to keep up. Because as soon as something goes wrong, that's it, you're in no man's land and you're and then you're just kind of going around on your own. See, so you probably it's it can come down to as well like your consistency. Oh my god. So if you can lap at a consistent pace,
Car on the left.
an 88
Clear on the left.
difficulty suits you and you're getting good races out of it. I think it's going to be better to learn mid-pack than at the front. or probably like P7, P6, P7 would probably be a great place to be starting. As long as you can move forward, you're going to get the practice of racing in a group, the practice of, you know, hunting people down. You may even get challenged, so you have to do some defence as well. You know, it's going to be better for you than just starting it on pole and running away with it every time. Because if you want to just start in P1 and go for it, you may as well just hot lap. Jesus.
Car on the right.
Doing my best here to avoid everybody. They're not making it that easy, so yeah. Jesus wept.
Clear on the left.
I wish they'd just pick a line and stick to it and not brake halfway around it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, the difficulty scale is there for you to, you know, get comfortable with. Pick a pace or pick a level and just do a race, see how it is. If you're like, you know what, that was a bit too easy. I think turning the aggression up will give you a more kind of realistic kind of experience for, let's say, online multiplayer, because you can set the AI to be passive, but everybody online is going to be looking for that gap or trying to size it up for a move.
Falling behind in the car in front in sector 3.
Right, I really need to get on with this. Where are we? P12. Need to find out whether how damaged the car is, because we haven't been able to set a clean lap in yet. If we're losing any time anywhere. That's not going to help, but we'll keep pushing on. Too much oversteer. Yeah, I don't think you can go too high with the aggression. I think, yeah, start at 90 and see how it is, because yes, they're going to be making moves, but it also does your awareness on track. So it's like, if you're aware that every time an AI is behind you, they're going to be looking for a move, it's going to teach you to be able to defend without really constantly looking in that rear view mirror. Because if you're constantly looking in the rear view mirror, you're only going to go backwards. Right, he's doing 130.7s and we're doing 131.6s, so nearly a second we lost that lap. Need to get it together. Can't let him run away. Yeah, having any rating at 90 or above is it's a good effort. Why not?
Yellow flag ahead.
Mine are nowhere near that. Well, some are, some aren't. But I don't know how long it takes to how many laps you have to run to do that. Man, that Aston Martin is flying. We're being caught by this Lamborghini behind as well. maybe the damage is was being masked by the that's the first gear corner. Oh, the damage is being masked by the GT4s. 131.9. They'll fluctuate. So I've had them up and then come in and done a few races and done absolutely shocking. Gone into the back of loads of people, taken people out, been hit, put myself in the wrong position, spun out. You know, and that's like in the space of a 20-minute race. So it just gets I mean, my car control took a massive dip at Laguna, just because it was like every time I go on a practice I'd be putting it in a wall or come on GT4 go away. So yeah, I don't really like, I can get too focused on my attributes. Like a few weeks ago my safety rating was in like 75, and then doing a few races just single player races, nothing on the line for them, just doing them for a bit of something to do, and then yeah, they're just, as I say, go into the back of someone or make a move that I shouldn't have, and there we are, back down at 69. It's like, it'll go back up, I hope. It's like doing races like this where they're a bit longer. They can get a lot of points pretty quick, and having races in the rain or at night can also boost them pretty quick. Are we looking for fuel? 15 laps. Oh dear. I may have under-fueled us. We've done 18 laps and we're not even halfway through the first stint. And I've only got 15 laps of fuel left. And that's 80 litres.
There's the time to the car in front in sector 3.
Okay. And we're going to lose 15 seconds in the pits. Not great, not great. Still got to sort the pit stop out. But we've got to get back on pace, not buzz the limiter. What are we thinking? We're going to have to come in for an early start. I think we just... Oh, that's great. I can't see the apex. There it is. Oh, absolutely. It's a great track. I just struggle with the last two corners, getting out of them with any sort of speed. keep losing it as well. Right, I need to get push this on. Tyres are losing temps as well. Stop it. As we can close into this Aston in front. Just got to focus in. Be interested to see what happens after the pit stop, where we come out. Is that Aston catching that BM in front as well? We need to get onto the back of this Aston. If he is catching that BMW in front, then we want to be there to try and capitalise on it as well. So probably be a few quiet laps coming up. As we've lost out massively this lap to him. Struggling a little bit. Yeah, we've lost nearly 8 tenths that lap. Not good. Losing tyre pressure. Yeah, I'm not finished cutting it yet. Probably need a few more goes. Everyone's saying I missed a bit. Really want to be lapping quicker than that Aston.
Losing to the car ahead is sector 1.
Closer, it's not good enough though. I can try and stay off that bit of grass. We may be able to get there. Didn't want to get over. So getting the pressures back up now. I might be able to push for a little bit. We did just let them drop down. Slower. So the back end keeps stepping out. Yeah, that's what I need. Need more corners like that. finding the flow again. This could be interesting. We'll just hang back a little bit.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Well, we got the Aston. Into P11. We've got that corner again. Back down to P12. Oh. Right, 40 minutes down. I don't think so, buddy. Let's get after this other lot now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Round the outside. The damaged car, I think this is the best time to kind of capitalise through the GT4 field. That was silly, I braked too late. Didn't need to make the move there. Where's the next GT3 car? Got a lot of GT4s in front of us. I've got to find a better place to look at the relative rather than there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Got a little bit loose, I'm in there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, we'll take that. Take that bravery pill and send it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I like that one. That was nice. Right, on to the next ones.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
I'm quite glad I put this GT4 field in. It's quite mixed it up a little bit.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It was a proper send though on that on the last lap. Paid off. Yeah, we'll save the next full send for a little while. It's on cooldown. use too many at once, it just doesn't work. Here's the next GT3 being held up by GT4s. Nice. That's just the one though. Seven laps, 18 minutes
Gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3.
till the hour's up. Really just waiting for the pit window to open.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And then we'll work out fuel based on what we've got left.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I wanted to box him in.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. There's a light damage on the right.
Oh, he turned in on me. As if. I didn't think I moved in the braking zone. I was well alongside him. P7. He's working out alright for us. Yeah, I thought so. Thought I was... because I even braked later than the Bentley did. And then he just turned in on me. Another 3 seconds of damage. Or another second, sorry, wasn't it? 'Cause it was 15 seconds. More grass cutting.
Warning for exceeding track limits.
Oh. Best stop that.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
How many warnings do you get before you get penalties? Then we'll know. Yeah, I think it's all going to come down to where we come out after the pits, because we've got the additional repairs, and when the pit window opens, because we've got 5 laps of fuel left, so I'm hoping soon, because that would really scupper our chances if we have to pit outside the pit window and then have to re-pit for fuel and driver swap. If we can get it all in the one. So our 5 laps, hopefully the pit window will open at like 1 hour 10, 1 hour 5 to go, because the driver stint time is 1 hour 10. No, I can toggle them off. It'll just be bodywork. Maybe we can run with the let me get to a place where I can have a little look and we can toggle them off and see whether... I mean, they are only minor. Bit of oversteer. Oh, did I get a warning because my track limits were deemed to give me time? Right, so toggled the repairs off. So we're now back down to 30 seconds. Turn that back on so we can see where we are. 5 seconds behind. Yeah, I don't know how much time I've lost through the damages. But my tyres are falling out of pressures. They're all in the 26s now. What's the track temperature doing? The track temp's still up. Still 39, still the same as when we started, so I might just increase the pressures a little bit so I don't have to work them so hard. Because that could be where a lot of our lap time is being lost. Okay, so we won't bother taking the repairs. I'm going to put some more pressure in the tyres because they are just on the limit of, well, they're still just below. Where I want them. Big send. Try not to get held up so much by the GT4s. Yeah, mine are way below that. We've got a fuel light on, 2 laps of fuel left. This could make or break us if that pit window doesn't open at 1:10. It all comes down to when the pit window opens.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Uh-oh. Please open. This BM caught me right up now.
Fuel is running low. Prepare for box.
Prepare for box.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I know he's there. I'm definitely coming in this lap. Might be having to double boxes then.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Of course, and I turn the engine off. Not great. Outside the pit window, just refuel me. Please add fuel. Right, we've been fueled. Down in 15th, and we've got to make another pit stop.
Faster car is approaching.
Oh, that's just... Right, let's find out what we're doing then.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Faster car approaching. Watch out. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the
Excuse
right.
me, coming through.
Faster car coming up behind you. Clear on the right.
We've just got to go now. Alright, where's the guy in front of us? A ways away. But I think that's the podium chances out the window.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
But you know, we gotta make the mistakes to learn from them. Didn't feel enough. Didn't know when the mandatory pit stop was. Now we've got to sort all this out now. Settle down, come on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
How much fuel do we think? 100.
Lost the car behind you.
Come on. Right, happy with all that. What would annoy me if there wasn't a mandatory pit stop window or pit window? And I could have just changed drivers and filled up then, and it would have been fine. $172 litres in total, and we started with 80 litres. Or did I put 90 litres in? I think we started with 90 litres. Yeah, so our total at the minute we'll be putting in is 107 litres we'll have when we leave the pit lane. I don't think there is a pit window. I think we could have just filled up then. Surely they would have called it now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I think we did do. I think I did put 90 in to start with. I want about 110. Just to be on the safe side. Because if we put 90 in, I filled up with about 25. And we're just coming up to the hour now, and I've got 17 litres left.
Yellow flag in sector 3. You're halfway through, keep pushing.
Yeah, I think we could have just done the usual pit stop, because there's no mandatory pit stop. Like, there's just the driver stints. I don't know why I pressed the brake there. So I think we could have just filled the tank, changed the driver, put new tyres on, and then come back out.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh well, we'll know for the next one. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Take the learning from it. Check out everything before we go.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, more grass cutting. So we'll just keep going round.
Stint is ending soon, just a few more laps.
Yeah, that's it. I am definitely having fun.
There's a car exiting pit lane. Class leaders in the pit lane.
This is where we should have been. See, so if we would have done all the stuff, this is probably where we would have been now. Yeah, he's braking on the apex.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Didn't hit him though, so just got a track limit warning again.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Unfortunately, this is for position. We've got a pit soon.
Clear on the right.
Alright, no damage this time, no warnings. Yeah, we'll just keep going around.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I think I'm just going to call into the pits now and just get it done. Dun, dun, dun. Lovely. Have a quick drink. Yeah, no risk noodles. Yeah, falling back down. Falling down the order. Oh, press the button, come on. Right, so we got new tyres. We're probably a few laps down. We've got an hour to go.
The car coming up behind you. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Unfortunately, I can't sit behind these. We've got to go, go, go. Try and get some of this time back.
Car on the left. Faster car coming up behind. Watch out. Clear on the left.
That was a bit of a lunge. Bit of a lunge. I need to make the fresh tyres count, really. But I can't with I can stay with these though. Not like that. Oops. Come on. They're back in game. What's that third one? Oh, GT3. No way he's like... Oh, he's 3 seconds off the leader and I'm a lap down. I get it. Or 3 seconds off P13 and I'm a lap down. That's really late, that's really late, that's really late, that's really late. Come on. I'm going to catch up with driving like this. Yeah, no worries. Noodles. I mean, we've done the pit stop now. We're good to go to the end. We've got the fuel in. Yeah, I've just got to get back into the flow of it. Find the rhythm again. So we're near enough a lap down, I think. Oh. Well, we are a lap down. I don't know where we are in relation to P13. We've got an hour, so if we can get some good pace going, if we're lucky, we'll be able to get P10 with the traffic. And I'll take that.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
But these three in front, what are they? Second, third and fourth. Yeah, need to just get some consistent pace going again. Come on. So what sort of lap times do we want to be doing? 1:31.5s, do we think? I don't know how we can see. They're doing like 1:29.7s, the top six. I'm not going to get down there. Need to improve them though. 1:32s. We need the 1:30. Need to get in the 1:31s really.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Then we'll be able to capitalise on the others getting stuck in GT4 traffic. Every time that corner, always lose time there. Right, let's go and find some pace. Bit too much inside curve. There's still pace in the car. Haven't been able to extract it in a while. But now would be a good time as we want to try and catch up. That's better. That's lots better. So although we're not racing them exactly, I want to get behind this Lamborghini in front. That's the target. Claw this time back to the Lamborghini. This is the nearest car up the road that we can see, so we've got a visual identifier to see if we are catching or not. That's a better pace to be having. It's quicker than all the cars that are in front of us.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oops. Okay. That was my fault. Wheels are still in a straight line though, so we'll keep pushing on. Yeah, as long as we can, obviously the GT4s are going to slow us down, but when we're in clean air, we need to be getting it down into the 30s. Track cut if I've got someone. And then just keep our eye out on the relative for P13. Because I don't even know what number he is, so we can't even find out where he is on the track map. Keep braking. Let's try and find out where he is. Oh, P14, car 55. He's coming down the back straight now. Before the hairpin, so he is a long way round. He's like 3/4 of a lap ahead of us. So if we can get him by the end, that would be a pretty decent amount of time to have clawed back. So we need to find a marker on the map where he is and compare that to where we are, and then we have to get a gauge then of where, if we're gaining anywhere.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, nice one. Noodles, if you spot him, try and let us know where we are in relation to car 55.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I'll be happy to even catch up with P14. It's a shame the relatives like to those on track. You can't tell how far behind somebody else you are, like the guy in front of you. We're almost onto the back of this Lambo. That was goal number 1.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, every car we pass, we're probably getting closer to him. Just got to keep this pace up. We'll get back into the 130s. We'll just try and stay there, really. 130s, low 131s, fingers crossed.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That's it. Up behind the Lamborghini now. That was our... although we'll get told off for overtaking it, we're still going to do it. Told that there's a faster car ahead. It's like, come on. Just taking about 4 seconds out of him. About half a second out of him that lap. Not that it shows. I'd imagine though that they'll just start pulling away now. Yeah, that's true. It's just because we had to do the extra pit stop is the reason. But I suppose when you come into a race without any practice, you've got to expect these sorts of hiccups in the middle of the road. Yeah, so a bit more preparation maybe for...
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Faster cars approaching.
Yeah, out of my way. A bit more preparation for the next 2 hour endurance that we do.
Faster cars approaching.
More track limits.
Clear on the left.
That's something that goes against your consistency, isn't it? Consistency, track limits. Or is it just your track rating before you get the 3 stars?
Gaining on the car ahead is 73.
But
Car on the right.
I have thoroughly enjoyed having these GT4 cars as well.
Car on the left. Faster car behind you. Clear on the left.
Yeah. Well, I haven't checked where car 55 is in a while, so next time on the start finish straight we'll have a look. This is usually where he is on the map. When I was last looking on this straight, coming down here to the left and right. So it'll be interesting to see where he is. I didn't expect it to be quite so quite as mad having the GT4 cars in there, but yeah, it's definitely made it a bit more hectic. I keep missing that. I keep thinking that Pirelli board's the breaking point, and then just before I get there I go, nah, it's not that board. Spooked.
Car on the right.
Come on. If you're going to go past me, you best make sure. Go on.
Got some severe damage in the front.
Oof, nasty. That was just absolute. I lost it. Couldn't do anything about it. I got steering damage now as well. Oh, I lost it coming down the hill. Right, steering damage is only slight, very slightly off to the right. How long does it take to repair everything if we come in? 50, so nearly a minute in the pits. Yeah, I went for the move, got on the grass, couldn't slow it down, and then yeah, just couldn't keep it. Alright, let's kind of see what our lap times are like. Need to get these tyres back up to temperature as well. It's funny, the track temperature hasn't changed all race. Excuse me, the track temperature hasn't raised or lowered all race yet. I've been struggling with tyre pressures at the front. Like, sometimes they'll be fine, a few laps later they're not. So we're still doing 131s, predicted anyway. I mean, I can deal with this damage, it's no problem. But by the end of the race, if I can come in and get all repaired up and do 130s, is it worth just taking the minute? Yeah, I'm just going to do it, otherwise the last half an hour is just going to be a little bit nasty. I can't change tyre sets. Alright. Just get us in, do all the repairs, and then we'll go out and yeah, just put our foot down and just turn this into a 30-minute sprint. So there's P14 about to, yeah, P14's just overtaken us, so we are now lapped at the back, down a lap as well. GT4 cars overtaking us as well.
Come on, Pablo.
3 seconds a lap faster. So what sort of lap time's that? In the 129s?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Is that compared to my best lap time, or is that compared to like the 132s that we were doing before? 131s, 132s?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, 129s would be pretty good right now. Right. We got 30 minutes of the race to go. The extra pit stop that we needed to take at the beginning kind of threw the spanner in the works. We've had another pit stop for some more extensive damage that we got from making contact with the Lamborghini. Knocked the steering out, so now we're just going for broke. We'll get the tyres as warm as we can. Consistently do 129s. I only did about 3 of them in practice. But we can give it a go. If that's what our new pace needs to be, then that's what we need to be aiming for. So anywhere in the 129s. Let's get after it. And that, yeah, my 129s were with 30 litres of fuel on board as well. So let's make these 129s happen at least once. We can get a 129 at least once. It's all worth it. So between a 129.8 and a 130.1, is that the target times? Okay. In the 130s. traffic is going to be the biggest issue.
Clear on the left.
Traffic will be the issue, but we'll try and keep it in the 30s as often as we can. He's only going to slow me up if I waited.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Panicked big time then, thought I'd brake too late.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Let's go. Just throwing this thing round now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, it's a 131. That is not what we need.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, I think the pace that we've had today has been good. Let myself down on the very first lap, which obviously put us to the back of the grid. And then we got unfortunate with the
Car on the left. Clear
with the
on
first
left.
kind of big move we made, where we went up the inside and got kind of turned, and then the pit stop, the additional pit stop, for not fueling the car enough. That's 100% my fault. And then yeah, just a few other little bumps and bruises along the way. Didn't even know I turned that off. But we're still going around. Got just under 25 minutes to go. We've got target times of 1:30s. But yeah, first time racing with GT4 cars as well. First time racing on this track in ACC. I don't think I can complain too much about the outcome. we've been able to show good pace. Not quite matching the top guys. But in the practice sessions we were P2. Only just P2.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, these are fun events to just to do. I mean, endurance racing is one of my favourite types. So if I've got the opportunity to do a long race, then I'm always up for it. An hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. They're on solo. I'm not going to lie. I did one last Sunday, and about the 2.5 hour mark, my knees were aching. Whether it's just because I'm not used to like doing them for that long, but yeah, 3 hours is a long time to be in the seat for. But yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed this race. Not the result we want, but we'll pick another track and we'll go again. I think because this is part of the British GT Championship pack, so I don't know if there are any other ones that are only 2 hours. The 2 hours aren't too bad. I'll have to have a look and see what other tracks there are, because there's still tracks I haven't even driven around yet. I had a quick go at Kalami last night. That's quite a fun track. But there's so much I haven't even done a single lap on. Ungara Ring I haven't done a lap on. Paul Ricard I haven't done a lap on.
Clear on the right.
That just comes with it's the repetitiveness of it.
Clear on the right.
That you know, endurance racing to start with, you know, you're thinking about so much. Like when you're just like starting out sim racing, there's so much to think about. Braking, turning, accelerating, what do I do here, what do I do here, how do I get past this guy, what am I doing with this guy behind me. There's a lot of things going on, and the more and more that you do it, the less of those things you actually have to concentrate on.
Clear on the left.
They're just like, just become a thing. So all you're really left to concentrate on is where the cars around you are. Rather than like everything that goes along with it. It just becomes a natural thing. And that just comes with just
Yellow flag in sector 3.
just seat time. Just doing it. And it's one of those skills which is it's just transferable to like every track. Like you'll come up with a way of learning new tracks, and you'll find a way that works for you, and it'll just go in. It's like, although I've done probably 3 hours of this, I still can't get those last two corners right. But then I'm fairly quick in the first 2 sectors, so it doesn't really hurt me that much. But I'd love those 3-4 tenths. I really would. That'd be enough to get me into the 29s then. Big slide. Got it. How come my tyres are like... Oh well, I've just been sliding around everywhere. I suppose that'd explain why my tyres are cooking. So 15 minutes to go. Not too long now. I have done a bit of Zolder. Again, that's a very narrow track. That could be... I've done it again. Use that Pirelli sign as the braking marker that I know it 100% isn't. That could be a fun track to do. Yeah, I think the tyres are warm. Just because I did a massive power slide through the downhill corner. Bit more grass curtain. So if you on the last lap, I lost it here. Did a big power slide, and then the tyres were warm. And then when I came up to this one, did another big power slide. Like they were sufficiently cooked. So it should settle down in a minute. Once I stop power sliding everywhere, should bring it down, because all the other ones seem to be, my other tyres seem to be within a decent range. Just that one. It should just stabilise itself. Have you tried any of the GT4 cars? Noodles.
Clear on the right.
I haven't bought the GT4 pack yet, but I am in two minds whether to.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'll be being outbraked by GT4. It's kind of gone a little bit stale towards the end. Yeah, absolutely wanted to make sure on the fuel. I didn't want to be shortchanging myself again. Yeah, it's one of those, in the moment, I'd rather have more than less. But yeah, looking back on it, the over-exaggeration was probably not needed. We are just cruising now. Yeah, I might get them towards the end of the month, and then I think that's all the DLC packs. It's the new updates at the end of the month, isn't it? And that's meant to bring physics changes as well, so that could be interesting. Could be interesting to see what it does. It's meant to bring it more in line with the PC version as well, isn't it? So, and hearing a lot of good things about the PC version. My PC just isn't good enough to run it, so I'm very happy with this. Start using the back end. I think they'll be very similar. I mean, you'll get all the updates first on the PC. But I can't believe they're being masses different. But I suppose the console version is being looked after by somebody else, support from Kunos, isn't it? I'm sure Kunos are looking after the PC version. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm sure that's what it said in that blog post the other day about Assetto. Ten minutes to go then. We will look to improve for the next one. So maybe next Saturday I'll do another endurance race. Just pick a random track and,
Clear on the right.
well, this was meant to be the British GT Championship one, so the next one in that is Spa. No, I haven't done any laps of Spa either, so that could be quite fun. Yeah, is it something like version 1.8 or 1.8? Something like that, so we'll see what comes with it. Because this, to me, it feels great. If they're gonna change it to make it feel better, I'm all for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm always up to get on, do a bit. Yeah, I'm usually always available for getting on, doing some racing, or even just going round and...
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
You know, just going around and giving some pointers. I'm always happy to do it. I mean, I think I was looking back through like when I actually started like racing with a wheel, and it was 2015 when I got my PC and my wheel and started like taking it a bit more seriously. So we've been doing it for quite a while, and when I did get into it, I was racing with some pretty quick guys. And when obviously you're racing with the quick guys, you pick up a thing or two. about how to get quicker, so it was good. Oh, that's it. It's just
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
oh, he's just clipped my back end. That was mean. Please don't hit me too bad.
Approaching. Would you?
With 7 minutes to go, I get pit manoeuvred.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, let me just get back into this. Right. Well, yeah. So been racing since the beginning of April. You're smashing it.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
It's like it's easy to like get into kind of a your pace kind of and hit a your pace wall, or like a pace wall, sorry. What's going on there? Where you'll just kind of hit the wall and you'll be like, I can't find any more, I can't find any more. And then just by being able to holy moly, how many times have they braked on that apex and I still expect them not to do it? Yeah, just either watching or being on the track with. I mean, I learn a lot just through watching, and then like just trying to put it into my own kind of like maybe a different line somewhere, or maybe going in a little bit deeper. And so like I'm struggling with these two corners, so I sat and watched the AI do it a few times. But yeah, definitely being on track with others, and yeah, just trying to incorporate it into limiter in both gears, just trying to incorporate it into your kind of your style. Everybody's got their own sort of driving style, and one thing may work for one and might not work for yourself.
Clear on the right.
Just trying to find all the what works for different people and finding which one works for you, to try and get more a little bit of track time or lap time even.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Got
left.
some cars to get past. But yeah, I'm always about most evenings. So if you did want to do something, just drop me a message on Instagram and we'll jump on and do something.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So clumsy through there when they're against the AI.
Doesn't like that bit to the left.
Might not have left him enough room. Picking up these safety warnings. Oh, read it. Yeah, it's a good. To the ARL. I mean, if I was picked up sim racing in April, would I be looking at leagues? No. So hats off to you for wanting to get involved in a league. And yeah, I think you can have two types. I mean, the ARL's the first league that I've been involved in, that I've participated in, and I'm just happy to. Like if everybody's at the same pace, great. But I'm not gonna sit there and
Clear on the left.
I just want to help if I can. You know, if you can find half a second a lap, just with like by watching stuff like this or by watching Red or by just chatting about different things, by following people around, I'm all for it. I'm all for that. There's an outsider's chance that I could secure the championship in the ARL. It's a it's a massive long shot, but mathematically it's possible. I don't know when I'm going to get any practice in for it, but yeah, that's the main aim. We all want that. Keep losing the backhand there, because there's nothing better than having the wheel-to-wheel racing and, you know, pushing each other on. You know, just pushing each other that little bit more, just to find that little bit of extra. No, but if you haven't got the people to do it with, then the majority of the time it's just can be a little bit bland. But I think the like the AI in this are amazing, and they're good to race against. They'll put up fights, they'll dive you. P14, when did that happen? When we like P15? P15's in the pits. That's just got to keep going around, haven't you? So yeah, if any of us can help anyone get better, let's just do it. I mean, sim racing's not like a dark art that you have to be sworn into some pact to be good. Oh yeah, I'll be about tomorrow. 8:30. I'll be along. Definitely don't mind being race engineer if you'd like. It's been great having you along for this race tonight, Snoodles. We are about to cross the line in P14, not last.
Alright, checkered flag, good job, you did the best you could.
Woo.
I'll bring the car back.
2 laps down with our pit stops. But we've made it to the end in one piece, sort of. We did need some repairs along the way, but got to the end, and maybe next time we can push for either that top 10 or maybe even push higher up. Okay, just enough. So yeah, we'll push for that top 10 in the next one, and yeah, just keep going around and enjoying it. It has been, but I think I prefer the 2 hours to the 3 hours. races, although there is just as much chance of coming off as we saw on lap 1. But yeah, what a great way to spend an evening, or at least I might be a bit biased, but that has been well fun. Yeah, so 36 seconds behind the car in front, 2 laps down, and our fastest lap was a 1:30.4, so on lap 4. So just looking at, so we did pretty good here. 131, 130, 130, 131, 131, 131, 130. That was good. That's the sort of pace like need to be hitting regularly. And then we had a few offs, dropped down into the 33s. So we were fairly consistent for a lot of it, and then just got ourselves into a bit of trouble. I'm not going to flick through all of those, but lap times were pretty good. Just had to stay out of trouble, and we may have ended up higher up, but you know, we got caught in it. So that is where I'm going to end it there tonight, on a P14 after starting P8. Not the result we wanted, but we'll take it. We'll take the consistency of it and the learning, and we'll go. Yeah, I forgot about the pits. Under fueling the car to begin with, so having to come in thinking that there'd be a mandatory pit stop, which there wasn't, so we ended up doing 2 pit stops and then getting damage and doing a third, which is why we ended up 2 laps behind, 2 laps down, up. As I say, we'll take the learning. We'll overfuel the car for the first stint and then work it out in the second stint. That sounds about right. Anyway, I will be around next week. I'll drop a little post on Instagram, let everybody know. I'll let you guys know when I'll be next streaming. And Noodles, I'll be available tomorrow. I'll keep an eye out around 8, half 8, and yeah, probably next weekend I'll do another one of these endurance 2 hours, and yeah, see what sort of tracks we can get. Alright then, that's everyone for stopping by, and I will see you next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you later.